everybody. It's magic time. That's right. My name is AshAdams, and I'm going to do a little magic for you guys. And I'm even going to teach you guys how to do some of these things so you can amaze your friends and family. Let's start out with this. You've heard about it. You might have even read about it. This is the famous rope of mystery. That's right. It came all the way from China, from a Chinese magician named Fu Ling Yu. It's true story. It's not true. It's all right. It's all right. Piece of rope with two ends. You, if that is your real name, keep your eyes right there on the ends of the rope of mystery. Keep your eyes right there. Don't let your eyes leave the ends of the rope. Your eyes are going all the way around. I'm just seeing if you're watching. That's all right. That's all right. Like you twirl the ends of the rope around each other just like this, and you say the magic words, which today are hocus pocus, chicken bones choke us. Got it? All right, on the count of three, everybody say it together. 1, 2, 3. Hocus pocus, chicken bones choke us. That was enthusiastic. And look, you can then slowly and dramatically pull off the ends of the rope. Ooh, yeah, I know. Now you have this endless loop of rope, right? Now there's not much you can do with an endless loop of rope. I know, I've tried. You got to put these ends back onto the rope. You do that by twirling them around again. Then you say the magic words again, only backwards this time. Whatever. Just a little wave and look carefully. The ends slowly melt right back together to a thunderous round of applause from the audience. Amazing, I know. You, sir, check out the rope. There you go, toss it out to you. Make sure there are no trap doors, no magnets, nothing. Regular piece of rope? Yes. Great, toss it right back up here to me on the count of 3. 1, 2, that's fine. All right, a piece of rope. He's checked it out. This is a trick you can try at home. All you need is a piece of rope and a pair of scissors. And you need a piece of rope with 2 ends. 1 on each. Right. You cut off an end, and that leaves 1 end left. You cut off the other end, and now you have a rope without any ends on either. It's not that good. Anyway, piece of rope. We'll cut the rope in the middle, so now we have 2 pieces of rope. You, sir, you can help me out. Will you hang on to those scissors right there? We'll use them in a second. But 2 pieces of rope. All right, you take this end, and you put it up here. You take this end. Wait, no. You take this end, put up here. You take this. Let's start over again. So you have a piece of rope, and that's pretty good, right? So you, sir, you can help me out. I just pinch the middle of the rope right there with one hand, and with the other hand, cut the middle of the rope. And while you do that, we'll do this up here. Just cut. That's perfect. Kidding. We do need your help, actually. We need 3 equal pieces of rope, and I think we'll get that if we line these up just like this. If you cut, cut right down, right up there, and cut right down here at the bottom. Yep, the white stuff, not the pink stuff. That's good. There you go. I'll take the scissors back, and you get this big round of applause. Yeah. So, 3 pieces of rope, 3 equal pieces of rope, thanks to the help of our friend right there. Now, this is a trick that I will teach you in a minute. All you got to do is get 3 pieces of rope, and they all have to be equal. And this is, wait a minute, this is not. Wait a minute, we had 3. That's okay. It looks like a problem, but we can fix this. You grab an end here, and you grab an end there, and then with a stretch, look at that. The ends all line up, so now you have 3 equal pieces of rope. I know, it's amazing. It gets better, though. Look at this. You take an end, you put it up here. You take this end, and you put them back together, like that. Oh, I know. And now you take this, and we put these back together, too. It's a little bit easier. It looks something like that. There. That's fine, look. It's a semantic thing. You say, not there. See, it's not there. Not there. And the rope is all back together. And thank you very much. A little rope trick. Pretty neat. Now let's move on to a little close-up magic, which we have right down here on the table in front of you. A deck of cards. Something all magicians use is a deck of cards. We've got one right here. And we also need a little help from our friend right over here. Would you like to help out, sir? Sure. That's great. Have we ever met before? No. Then how do you know it's me? Whatever. A deck of cards. Shuffle up the cards just like this. Now, this is a really great trick that I will teach you in a few minutes how to do. A deck of shuffled cards. You, sir, would you cut the cards into two piles, fairly equal piles? Go ahead and cut those right there. Very good. Take this pile and cut that again right over there. Very good. And you can take this pile and cut that right over there. Very good. So we have cut a deck of shuffled cards into 4 piles. You cut them anywhere that you wanted. Now, take this pile right here. I will never touch the cards again, as a matter of fact. Take that pile, and I want you to deal 1 card off the top and put it onto the bottom of that pile. Very good. Do it again. 1 card off the top and onto the bottom. Take 1 card off the top and onto the bottom again. Very good. 3 times. Now deal 1 card off the top and onto that pile. 1 card off the top and onto that pile. And 1 card off the top and onto that pile. That's great. Now you can set that pile down again. Now you remember what you did? We're going to do it again. Take this pile right here. You take 1 card at a time, 3 cards, 1 at a time, off the top onto the bottom, off the top onto the bottom, off the top onto the bottom. Very good. Then you deal 3 cards, 1 at a time. 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Now you take this pile. That's right. You're getting the hang of it now. You're getting pretty good at it. 1 off the top, onto the bottom, 1 off the top, onto the bottom. You got it. Yeah, there and there. Amazing. And last time, that's right, 3 cards, 1 at a time, from the top to the bottom, and then 1 card at a time on each one of the piles. That is great. Well done, sir. Oh, that's nice. Tidying things up. So you shuffled up all the cards. You cut them anywhere you wanted, and then you shuffled them amongst themselves. Watch very carefully with a snap of the fingers. You've cut to all 4 of the aces. A winning hand. Give yourself a big round of applause. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? When we come back, I'm going to show you how to do that very trick. You'll be doing it at the end of today. For your friends and family, you'll amaze them all with this really cool trick. And I'll show you part of that rope trick, too. So we'll see you in just a minute. We're back. So I'm going to teach you how to do that amazing ace trick. It's really easy, but you know, like all magic tricks, you got to keep the secret. That's how the magic works, right? So don't tell your friends. This is just between the 2 of us, right? This way you keep the secret, you'll always be able to amaze somebody with it. So here's the trick. It's really easy. You take a deck of cards, and yeah, they really are shuffled. But if you'll notice down here at the end, I've removed the 4 aces. Right there. That's the first step of the trick. Remove the 4 aces from the deck. The next step, take the 4 aces and put them on top of the deck. And guess what? You're done. That's right. The trick is practically over at this point. All you do is show the deck of cards like this. You can flip them over. Just be careful not to show those 4 aces on top of the deck. I shuffled up the cards, but if you'll look, I always kept those 4 aces on top of the deck. It looks like they're all shuffled, but always those 4 aces stay on top. Then get one of your friends to cut the cards into 2 piles right next to each other. They cut the cards like this. You always keep track of where those aces are. You get them to cut this pile again. You have them cut this pile over here. So now you have 4 piles. This last pile has the 4 aces on top. As a matter of fact, while we do this, I'm going to turn the 4 aces over so you can follow where they are in the trick. But this is just for the explanation. The first pile, you pick these up. You have your spectator deal 1 card, 1 at a time, from the top to the bottom of that pile. 3 cards in all. 1, 2, and 3. Then they deal 1 card on top of each one of the piles, like that. That places 1 extra card on top of the aces. Then they move on to the next pile and do the same thing. 1 card off the top to the bottom, 1 card off the top to the bottom, and another one from the top to the bottom, and then they deal 1 card on each pile. You set that down, you move on to the next one. 3 cards, 1 at a time, from the top to the bottom. And then 1, 2, and 3. And now you see the situation you have for this last stack is you have 3 extra cards on top of the 4 aces. And just like before, you deal 1 card, 1 at a time, from the top to the bottom. And then you deal 1 card on top of each of the piles. And you see what you got. All 4 aces are lined up, and your audience is ready to be amazed when you turn them over to reveal what's happened. Pretty cool trick, right? And easy to do. We'll let you practice that a little bit later. But how would you like to learn a little bit of that rope trick before? Yeah? Let's do it. Let's move up here so you can see. You remember the 3 pieces of rope that were 3 different sizes? Well, here they are. I'll move back here so you can see a little bit better. How's that? All you need is 3 separate pieces of rope, different size lengths, but the lengths are kind of special. The long piece, if you wrap that around the small piece, like this, you'll see that it is the same length as the middle piece. That's kind of the secret of how this was going on. I'll explain a little bit better. You take the short piece and the long piece and put them together. I'll move this one away so you can see. The long piece and the short piece goes over, and I flip the ends. I just switch the ends. So now you have the short piece wrapped up here and the long piece wrapped down like this. This is all hidden by your hand, and from the front it looks like a short piece and a long piece. You take the medium-sized piece, add that up there, and then all it takes is you grab an end, grab an end, and grab an end, and when you pull your hands apart, the long piece slides around the short piece. And then it looks like you have 3 equal lengths of rope. Then I did a little misdirection, which takes a little practice, but if you want to try a hand at it, you might be able to get this pretty easily. I pulled out the medium-sized piece of rope, the regular-sized piece of rope. I showed that over here. Then when I went to grab another piece of rope to show that one, what I did was I switched this medium-sized piece of rope for these 2 right here. It looked like this. So as I count, it looks like this. 1, 2, and 3. Pretty neat, huh? So that's how you can make 3 different lengths of rope look like 3 equal-sized pieces of rope. Some fun tricks that you can impress your friends and family with. I hope you'd enjoy it. We'll be doing some more in another segment pretty soon. Thanks for coming.